So if you didn't know this already, prosecutors and judges have full immunity. What does that mean? It means that if they do something grossly unfair or unethical, they are held to zero accountability. Okay? They don't have to be accountable for it. Okay? There's no repercussions for them. There's no consequences for them, meaning that a prosecutor could withhold evidence, commit a crime, go out of their way in an illegal and unethical manner to get you convicted or ruin your life. And if it's found out one day, well, it doesn't matter. They have full immunity. You can't do anything about it. Same thing goes for judges. And this is insane. I'm surprised that Donald Trump, the current president, hasn't passed some type of law or proposed some type of law to end this immunity insanity, okay? Because he should know everything about being unfairly prosecuted and targeted by prosecutors and by judges and so on and so forth. So you would think that he would speak out about this and try to bring some change forward because, listen, it is insane to give a human being full immunity and tell them, listen, go rogue, go do whatever you want, especially when you're talking about people's lives. There's a lot of prosecutors out there that have been caught doing things that are highly unethical, like Kamala Harris, withholding evidence and doing all kinds of shit to keep people in jail. But she's not held accountable because she was a prosecutor and she has immunity. So look, I understand that they need to create a landscape where prosecutors and judges could carry out the law without fear of retaliation. But this should not include unethical behavior, criminal behavior, or things that would get you disbarred if you were a normal attorney, okay? Look, if we're not going to prosecute prosecutors and judges if they do something grossly inappropriate, then what we should at least do, okay, is open them up to civil liability, meaning they could be sued if they imprison somebody for 20 years wrongfully, okay, or if they do something that's completely out of line. And in addition to that, they lose their position and they forfeit their fucking retirement, okay? That, I think, is fair, okay? They still have immunity from prosecution, but they do not have immunity from civil lawsuits, and they do not have immunity from losing their position and forfeiting their retirement. And if the government thinks that that's still too crazy, how about this? They have no civil liability, but they will lose their position and forfeit their entire retirement. No retirement. But there needs to be some type of consequence.